Hello, in this short demo, I will show you how, as an organization, you can manage your routes using groups, for instance, in a review process. I'm going to demonstrate this with the account of the Irish Independent. This can be, of course, your account when you log in. And we already have quite some routes which have been created by the Irish Independent. Just imagine there's a review necessary of the routes to make sure that they're still okay and you want to organize this. How can you set this up? Well, you can start by making a group where you will add the routes to that group, to that empty bucket to mark that they are reviewed. How do you do this? Well, you go here to the main menu. There you can already create a group, add a group. You give it a title, you indicate if it's public or private, and so on. You can give it a text and a description. I've done this already, so I can show you already where that group is. You will find all your groups and all your information always here on the right. This is for everything else. Here you will find all the information of your account, and these are my groups. This is the list of the groups created within this account. So there are many already, so we can structure in any dimension we like. Now we want to structure it in a group reviewed by Pascal. So this is an empty bucket. There's nothing in there yet. There are 0 routes added to this group. I can add them from my account, so I can review the routes and put them in this bucket, in the bucket called reviewed by Pascal. How do you do that? Well, you go to My Routes. So these routes are routes you have been who have been created within the account. In this case, the account of the Irish Independent, and I can go through the list, or I can just mark them on the map. Let's take this one. I can check on the map if the route is okay. I can use all kind of source materials such as satellite imagery to see if it's okay. I can go to the field with the app to navigate and see if it's okay. I can also use heat map information and anything else which is available here. Just imagine that we have been reviewing this route and we now want to add them as a reviewed route by me. I can go to the edit button here on the right side, and I can select classify. I'm going to classify this route, and I can classify it in several aspects, in characteristics, in themes, and in groups. I select groups, and here I can mark I want to see only my own groups. So groups I have been creating within this account. In this part, you see there are already many. I can create, or I can select the reviewed by Pascal group. I can also deselect it and select it again and so on. So now I selected it for the first time, and so this route has been added to the bucket reviewed by Pascal. Of course, you can make many groups reviewed by X, reviewed by I, Y, and so on. Let's do it a second time. I'm going to go to My Routes. So these are routes created within this account. I'm going to select another one. Let's take this one. Also here, I'm going to indicate if this is an okay route, and I'm going to go to Edit, Classify, and I can select it to the group and select own group again and reviewed by Pascal. You could also go straight away and say, well, if I type reviewed by Pascal, you will see a selection of the routes which are fitting that search term. That makes the list a bit shorter. So now I selected a second group, and you can keep on going. You could also make one rejected by Pascal, so you can keep on going and give as many dimensions as you like to make your process fit to what you would like to achieve. How do you see now all the groups again? Well, we know this already. Here are my groups. Here's review by Pascal, and you will see it's not empty now. There are 2 routes in it, so I can now do something and go to the next step. Maybe you want to publish them, maybe you want to edit them, maybe you want to do something with it. So in this way, you can create your own processes of selecting and managing your content within your account. If you want to deselect it, that's also very easy. You can click on the route. Here are three buttons. That's the shortest way to do it. And you can unlink it. Unlink it from the group. Don't delete it because then you delete the route. You can unlink it from the group and it's gone. So now there's only one. A second way of doing it is you can go back to that group. You can go back to the group, see it here. Click on the route. That's a bit more steps, but it works the same way. You can here go to classify, go to the group, and you see it's already many more steps. And I can deselect it, and now it's gone. It's out of the group. To make sure, you can go back to my groups, and you will see that now my group is again completely empty. And that's how you can keep on managing your content. Have fun with it.